Hello, welcome to SimsCozyCorner. So this YouTube channel originally was just for a way for me to have some fun and to do some Let's Plays. And I started off, did a couple, and my oldest daughter, I'm a mom of 4 girls, had watched the video and she wanted to answer and kind of give feedback to one of the questions I said to put in the comments. And so then I had this idea, why not do a Let's Play with her? So this is what we're going to do. So from now on in this series, this is going to be Sims Cozy Corner with me and my oldest daughter, Ashley.
Hi.
Ashley, how old are you?
10.
She's 10 and she loves to design in Sims and to do fashion and home decor, and she's kind of getting into gameplay. So we're having a lot of fun as we go through this. So we hope you will enjoy and come along with us as we enter into this legacy challenge.
But before we begin, cozy check.
Oh yes, so I have my nice fluffy soft blanket. What about you?
I also have my nice fluffy soft blanket, but it's Harry Potter themed.
With that, all right, let's dive into our legacy challenge. We are starting a new legacy challenge that's called the Sweetest Berry Legacy Challenge. It's a 10-generation legacy challenge, and we're starting off with just our creative sim. So this is Bridget Harold. That's what we decided for her name. And we're just going to do a little bit of design. You can see here we were trying to figure out hair colors, and we decided that we were not going to change her hair to a crazy color. But this is a little bit of the background for it. So Gen 1, it says, it's a strawberry generation. You're such a kind sim, but you let that kindness cloud your judgment, causing you to be quite naive. That doesn't stop you from fighting for what you believe in, though, and you put all your strength and effort into your charities. You will also make time for your friends, no matter what you're doing. So, Ash, what are the traits that she has to have?
She has to be cheerful, good, and outgoing.
Cool, and what's her aspiration?
Her aspiration is to be a friend of the world.
Yeah. Now, I actually have not completed this aspiration, and so I'm kind of interested. I've gotten a few steps in it, but I've not actually completed it. And what's the skill that we have to complete?
The charisma.
Which makes sense, because what's her career?
The politician career.
That we need to do the charity organizer. So I've not actually even done much in this career. So it's going to be interesting to play with. I don't think I've actually finished this career. I've gotten a couple in as far as promotions, got up a couple levels, but not that far. All right, what's the color?
The color for this generation is pink.
And we decided that we were going to go with this brown hair
Yep.
instead of doing pink hair.
Yep.
But instead we're going to do pink what?
Pink clothing.
Yeah. And so even as we go into her build of building her house, we wanted to do kind of like a lot of pink accents and pink furniture, and not make it super Barbie, but yet make it like fun and cutesy pink, right?
Yeah, and her eyes are green for the green part of the strawberry.
Yes, exactly. So we were kind of doing that strawberry with the green and the pink. And then with this challenge, we also have a few things that we have to make sure that we complete. And Ash, what are those things that we have to make sure we have to do?
We have to complete the Friend of the World aspiration, master the politician career,
So both those things I have not done yet.
max the charisma skill,
I have done that one before.
always say yes to an outing invitation.
Okay, that's going to be hard because sometimes with my game, I don't know if it's because it's glitched or if it's whatever, but there's a certain thing, and when it comes up, I'm going to always say no because it comes up almost every other day. I feel like an invitation to go to this event, and we'll go once just to say we went, and that'll be the one we will not say yes to every time. But that'll be kind of interesting because I feel like those outings come at the awkwardest times, and but we'll see. Okay, what else?
We have to have at least 4 relationships before our final marriage.
Okay, so
It's like final relationship.
final relationship, which will end in what? What does it say?
And we have to stay happily married.
So the last relationship would be who she marries. And so what do you think was your favorite part of like creating this character?
I think my favorite part was when we were like finding the name.
Oh, the name?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. So we just kind of did like the random names, like as far as for the first name. And then she said, I had this idea for a last name. And she said Harold. And I said, okay, let's go with it. So when we were doing all of our clothing outfits, we were trying to definitely hit on the pink vibe. What else was kind of important to us when we were designing her outfits?
To make sure she looked professional.
Yeah, we decided that since she was going to become a politician, most of the time politicians don't really get time off in the sense that they're always kind of under the eye of the community. So we didn't want her to have anything scandalous, right?
Yeah. And we also wanted it to be summery, but we ended up having to choose spring.
Yeah, that's right. One of the things that we discussed is that we thought it'd be so fun to plant a ton of strawberry bushes. And the only thing with that, we have seasons. And so strawberries are not in season in summer. They're in season in spring. So her clothing is a little bit on the like, picture like the end of spring going into summer.
Yeah.
Except for we live in Arizona. So spring out here is like the perfect weather, right?
Yeah.
It's not too hot, not too cold.
Fall is also the same, right?
Yeah, fall can be kind of hot at the beginning, and then it gets kind of cool right before we hit winter.
Yeah.
But spring, it's pretty nice out here.
Yeah.
We had a lot of fun trying to decide the outfits in it. And then we had fun just looking through all the custom content. So you'll see like a whole bunch of random things. We both also are separately doing the Disney Princess Challenge on our own. And so we were looking for some new Snow White custom content. So we had fun with that.
That's why you saw the Snow White dress.
Yeah. What were the two categories that we did change the hair up in, you remember?
It was formal.
For formal. Yep, we gave her a nice updo.
Yeah, that was my idea. And then, I don't know the other one.
It was athletic.
Oh.
I think it was, yeah, because we gave her a visor, yeah. We are remembering as we're watching this again. So we did the athletic. We kind of changed it up a little bit, gave her a visor and a different look to it. But yeah. So we are looking into this. And we've been kind of trying to figure out some things. What was something when you saw about Gen 2 that intrigued you? Because you were looking at it when we were looking through the different challenges. What piqued your interest?
Probably the
What was a character trait that you were like, ooh?
I think it was like the mean one.
Yeah, he has to be mean, and neither of us are used to playing with that character trait.
No, but we figured out a way how to do that.
Yes, we have been kind of talking about this backstory, like why would he be mean? Let's give him some ideas of what we could be why.
Number 1, he is sick and tired of his mother's kindness. He feels like it's way too much.
Well, that's a good point. I mean, maybe she's just like always miss positivity, and he's like, this is way too much positivity. Okay, what's another reason why?
Super spoiled, so he feels like he can act whatever he wants.
Yeah, the spoiled, entitled kid, politician kid, that totally tracks. Okay. Or we did talk about too that there could be like a death, and he could have like a tragic like death in his life of a family member, and that could just make him to be more jaded and angry at the world.
Or last, gets way too busy.
Yeah, that can be kind of tragic for a child and cause issues. So we finished up in Cass, and then we decided that we were going to live in Rendleton Bay, and we picked this little lot over here. And in our next video, we're going to do a speed build, and we're going to kind of talk through all of our thoughts of how we put it all together and created this little home. We're trying not to cheat the amounts of money that she had to start this home, but I'm not sure. I feel like we just may have to cheat because
The house we chose is very complicated when it like money wise.
yeah, so we may have to cheat, and I think it's just gonna have to be okay. Guess you'll have to find out. All right, thanks for watching.
Bye.